Look who it is, Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. Let's listen
in. Get into what we're talking about, and it's completely not on this topic. And some people might laugh and cackle and do whatever, but I want to congratulate the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and I want to wish them the best of luck in the Grey Cup. I was at the game yesterday. They played a great game, and I'm supporting Hamilton. I told everyone, make Ontario proud when they go out there and take on Saskatchewan. So congratulations to everybody in Hamilton. I sat with a lot of them, and they're fantastic people. I want to thank all the supporters. And on that note, I want to thank the thousands and thousands of emails and phone calls that I'm getting to continue on and to stay the course. Folks, this is nothing more. This is nothing more than a coup d'etat. And if you don't know what a coup d'etat means, it means that you're overruling a government. And some people said this is democracy. What's happening here today is not a democratic process. It's a dictatorship process. You have, I don't know how the vote's going to go, but if you vote in favor of any of these motions, you are absolutely telling everybody that voted in the last municipal election that their vote does not count. I didn't think it would get to this point, but it has. And I've apologized enough. I've admitted my mistakes. I'm not going to sit here and go on and on and on. There's only so many times you can apologize, so many times you can say, it's my fault, there's no one else to blame but myself. I've said that over and over and over again, but you guys just won't give up. Fine, that's fine. But I think a lot of you don't know my dad or remember my dad, but he was a Bible school teacher. And he said, "He who has never sinned shall cast the first stone, son." And prayer in our family is very important. And he says, you help people when they're down and out. And I've done that for thousands of people before I even got into politics, and so has my family. And in this world, there are more poor people than there are rich people. And I side with the poor people. I'll do everything that you can laugh and giggle. I know. I think you guys think it's a joke. This is not a joke. This is a serious, serious issue that is going to hurt democracy in this city forever. And Michael Thompson asked me, what would Rob Ford do if someone got in trouble on this council? Well, I'm not going to name names, but 2 people on this council got in trouble, drinking and driving. And who was the first person to stand beside them and say, don't worry about it, I'm here to help you, let's move on? It was Rob Ford. It was Rob Ford. Everybody's had their say, the critics, the media, the opposition. I want people to listen to me tonight from 8 to 9 on Sun News. You will get my side of the story, okay? Unfiltered. This, folks, reminds me of when I was watching it with my brother when Saddam attacked Kuwait. And President Bush said, I warn you, I warn you, I warn you, do not. Well, folks, if you think American-style politics is nasty, you guys have just attacked Kuwait. And you will never
Okay,
You'll
please.
never see something that you have, mark my words, friends, this is going to be outright war in the next election. And I'm going to do everything in my power,
Okay, Mayor Ford, your time's up.
everything in my power to beat you guys.
Thank you,
And that-
Mayor Ford.
And I know something. What you're doing to me is kicking me out of my office, and it's the worst thing that you can do. I was elected by the people.
Mayor
and I'm
Ford.
mad. You're absolutely right, I'm mad. Because every one of you guys have sinned.
Mayor Ford, your time's up.
And it is absolutely the worst thing you can do for democracy
Thank you.
in the city of Toronto.
Thank you.
What goes around comes around, friends. Remember what I'm saying. Thank you.
Okay, if we can ring the bells, voting. And Councillor Perruzza.